So, what are human rights? Human rights are the rights that are given to you because you are a human. They are given to you regardless of sex, race, nationality, religion, or any other factors. What is the environment? The environment is the surroundings in which a plant, animal, or person lives. So, how do the environment and human rights interact? Well, humans can affect the environment in both positive and negative ways. Positive ways can include recycling and planting trees. Negative ways can include polluting. And the conditions of the environment can affect human rights. Rights that are affected by the environment can include your right to live, your right to food, and your right to play. So, what do we want our environment to look like? Well, to cover the basics, we'd want clean air, clean water, and healthy plants. All of this would contribute to a healthy environment that would allow us to enjoy our human rights. In the past 100 years, humans have had a very serious impact upon this earth. By operating our factories, we release pollutants in the air, damaging the air. By logging forests, we completely clear them out. And by throwing out our garbage, we can sometimes let that garbage accumulate on land and also in the sea, which can affect us and the animals in it. Unfortunately, human impact has led to climate change. What is that? Well, climate change is the rise of average global surface temperatures of the Earth. It's mainly caused by the burning of fossil fuels to operate factories, heat homes, run cars, etc. And burning fossil fuels releases CO2 into the atmosphere and causes the Earth to become warmer. This has many effects, such as the melting of glaciers, like the ones in the photos. It can cause inland seas to shrink, like the Aral Sea in the picture. It can cause sea levels to rise. And it can also cause ocean acidification, which can bleach corals. Even though Earth's temperatures are rising as a whole, climate change is being felt unequally across the world. Firstly, the countries who contribute the most CO2 to the atmosphere, highlighted in purple, are first world countries like the US, China, Russia, and Canada. And overall, the countries who are contributing the most to climate change are highlighted in orange and red, so the US and the countries of Europe. Lastly, the main contributors to climate change will not be impacted as much as third world countries, or countries highlighted in yellow and red. So, what can you do to help the environment so that in turn, people can enjoy their human rights? Well, you can recycle, which can reduce waste and reduce CO2 emissions. You can conserve energy by turning off lights when you're not using them. You can switch to clean energy, like solar panels. You can use less water by turning off the water faucet when you're not using it. And you can plant trees to give us cleaner air. To enjoy our human rights, we need to protect the environment by keeping it healthy. This way, our generation and future generations to come will be able to have a world where their human rights can be enjoyed to the fullest.